Point number 4, co-parenting. Or tip number 4, co-parenting. I used to be a youth minister. I grew up a minister's kid. I've grown up with a lot of marriage counseling around me and done some relationship counseling and some premarital counseling over the years with people that I've done their wedding ceremonies for. And one of the biggest things people screw up and they totally miss when they're getting married is they don't talk about things they need to talk about. Things they don't think about talking about. Like, how do you celebrate Christmas? Not like, do you celebrate Christmas? Although that's an important conversation. If your significant other doesn't and you do, well, you need to work that out beforehand because that could be a thing. How you celebrate Christmas is actually a bigger thing. Your family has its set of traditions. Their family has their set of traditions, and they're different than each other. So when you come together, how's that going to look? Because you can't do both, right? Likewise, co-parenting, this is not something they tell parents to talk about. I've never ever been in a parenting class, and I've been in lots of them, where they actually told the parents, hey, you need to look at all of your general thoughts about raising kids and discuss them ahead of time. This becomes a really big sore point very quickly because it's not something couples think about talking about. You just naturally assume you're on the same wavelength, and you're probably not. So, talk about how do you discipline kids? What is acceptable? What is not? How do you handle when the kid talks back? How do you handle where the kid can go and where the kid can't? Who can babysit the kid and who can't? There are a lot of parenting situations that you have probably not discussed that you really should. It will alleviate problems before it is ever a problem. If you start talking about how you handle different situations as a parent and how you parent before you parent. And that should really seem obvious, but it's missed on most people. So, co-parenting. Your ideas about discipline versus their ideas about discipline, that's a big one for a lot of people. Your ideas about schooling versus her ideas about schooling. Talk about it ahead of time. It will save you headaches before you're wearing that daddy title.
What's happening, guys? My name is Brent, and I am the Fallible Man. This has been a clip from one of our podcasts. Hey, if you enjoyed the clip, go over to our YouTube channel and check out the full video podcast available exclusively on YouTube. And if you're more of an audio guy, hey, our podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn, and I think pretty much everywhere else you want to listen. Thanks for hanging out with us, and I hope you enjoyed the clip.